In this video, we will be discussing the difference between the computer-based IELTS exam and the pen and paper-based exam. There's a common myth that the computer-based and paper-based are different. This is absolutely not true. The test format, question types, and content is the same for both tests. In fact, another common factor is that the speaking test in both cases is a face-to-face interview with an IELTS examiner. Then what is the difference, you ask? The difference between the computer-delivered and the paper-based IELTS test is your test day experience. If you choose to complete your IELTS test on a computer, you will do the reading, listening, and writing parts of the test using a computer. All answers will be typed on the screen. You will also be able to write notes on a notes sheet during the listening tests. If you, however, take IELTS on paper, you will complete the reading, listening, and writing parts on paper. You can use a pen or HB pencil to complete your writing test, but you must use an HB pencil to write your listening and reading answers on the answer sheet. But then how do you make the decision of which exam to take? Starting with the day of the exam, computer-based has certain advantages over the paper-based examinations. Firstly, computer-based IELTS is available much more frequently, meaning more test dates and times. In fact, some test centers will run the computer-delivered test in the morning, afternoon, and evening, giving you much more flexibility in choosing when you feel you can perform your best. Thus, if you have deadlines to meet or applications to submit, computer-based offers much more flexibility. Another advantage of IELTS on computer is you will get your result faster. With the computer-delivered IELTS, your result will be available within 3 to 5 days, compared to 13 days with the paper-based IELTS test. Time management is much easier in a computer-based exam, as a countdown timer on the screen warns you about the remaining time. In the paper-based exams, you have a clock in the room and you have to check the time and calculate how much time you have left, which could be very difficult with all the exam pressure. Let's move on to certain advantages of taking a test on the computer versus taking it on paper. Firstly, if you are worried that your messy handwriting could make it difficult for an examiner to understand what you are writing, then the computer-based test is an ideal solution. Additionally, copy-paste function works in reading, so there are very less chances of making spelling mistakes. In the writing section, you have a minimum word limit, and while giving a pen and paper exam, you have to count the words. But in the computer-based test, as you type, the number of words you have written appears on the screen in front of you, which could help save a lot of time. However, if you prefer to use a pen and paper for highlighting or making any kind of notes, it will be very difficult to give the exam on a computer screen, but very convenient on paper. Additionally, if you find it difficult to sit in front of the computer screen for long hours and can have issues like sore head, tired eyes, then computer-based would not be very convenient for you. Finally, if you are someone who cannot concentrate with the continuous typing sounds, you should prefer the pen and paper-based test. Hopefully, this will help you choose which test suits you better. If not, ask yourself these key questions to get better clarity. Do I feel comfortable using technology like computers? Do I prefer using a keyboard over a pen and paper? Is it easier for me to read articles and content online rather than in written form? Am I faster at typing or writing? Answer all these questions to yourself and you will be able to decide easily. That's all in this video. See you in the next one. Thank you.